What's up, everybody? It's Legal Tender. I'm back in the building. I'm back in the vote. I'm back in the original vote, if y'all could tell from the background. I had some home renovations going on, but those are now complete. So I am back in the original vote. So I have some images of some notes that I pulled out to make a new video. As always, I want to start off by thanking everybody for the love and support of the channel. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are a fan of Newsmatics, if you're a fan of paper currency, if you're just getting into the hobby, stay rocking with me, stay rocking with the channel. Every Tuesday is Legal Tender Tuesday. I'll be making a new episode every week, speaking about something new, different, or interesting within the realm of Newsmatics. If you have any questions, comments, or input, put it down in the comments section. I read everything and I respond back as soon as possible. Throughout the video, if I say something that isn't 100% accurate or is a little different from what you know, let me know via the comments. I'll go back, hit the books, and make sure that I have the right information moving forward. All right, so with that being said, I want to thank and welcome the newest member of the Legal Tender family, and that individual is Philip Dow. Thank you for the love and thank you for the support, brother. Every Tuesday is Legal Tender Tuesday, so stay rocking with me. All right, so like I said, this video gonna be a little bit different. It is kind of set up like a Q&A format, and I will just be pretty much letting you know a little bit about Legal Tender. So hold on for 1 second. All right, so I got some images going in the background, and what you will see are all of the notes that I have in my collection. Zoom in a little bit. All right, so all these images are images of notes that I have in my collection. Like I said before in previous episodes, that anytime I do an episode, I really like to use notes from my own collection to let it be known that if I could collect these and have them in my collection, you can as well. And just to show the overall variety and depth of my overall love and interest of this hobby. And the hobby is of Newsmatics. So first question is, what is Newsmatics? Newsmatics is anything pertaining to or consisting of coins, paper money, or metals. Pertaining to the collection of coins, tokens, or paper currency. And I would also like to add with that other Newsmatic pieces like novelty notes, shredded notes, and anything that I would say anything that pertains to the overall manufacturing or the entity that manufactures paper currency, whether it's US currency or world notes. So that is that. All right, what got me into Newsmatics? I told this story before. I think I was like 9 or 10 years old. My mom, she worked where she cleaned office buildings. And I went to work with her one day, and she went in somebody's office and they had paper currency hanging up like decorative art. And I just remember being a kid, like I said, I think I was like 9 or like 10 years old, and how they just had money just hanging up like art. And it just really, it took me away. I was just like, dang, this person must really have a lot of money if they could just have it hanging up like a picture. And then at that point, I just got into the mindset of, if you got currency hanging up like art, you must really know a lot about money. And if you know a lot about money, you must got a lot of money. So that was my overall interest. Not that I want to be the richest person in the world. I just really appreciate and have a affection for paper currency. Definitely more paper currency than coins, just because it just looks like art. So that right there is what started my interest in numismatics, just seeing it hung up like art. What was my first numismatic piece? I want to say my first numismatic piece was the statehood quarters. I seen that on a infomercial like after like MASH went off or something like that, and I'm still looking at Fox 54, and then this infomercial came down speaking about statehood quarters. And statehood quarters initially came out in 1999, and it was 5 quarters per year. And I want to say the first time I collected was like the 2001 edition, because it was like for 3 payments of $9.99, you could get all these quarters and blah blah blah. So yeah, that was my first purchase. It came in like a frame, and the frame was, it was a picture of the United States in a frame, and then like every month you could get like the latest quarters that came out, and you just plugged them into that picture of the frame, because it was a picture of the US, and then on each state it was a hole that was big enough to fit the quarter, and you just plug in all the quarters. So that was my first interest, not my first interest, that was my first purchase, the statehood quarters, starting with mintage year 2001. I still don't got that entire collection complete yet, and it's easy enough to get it complete because they started in 1999 and completed in 2008. And here we are in 2024. But with my time in service, I was, back and forth from training and deployments and things like that. I stopped getting the quarters. I don't know where they ended up, but like I said, I could just go back and buy them from like any local coin shop, and I plan on doing that. And when I have that complete, I will let you know. But first purchase was statehood quarters, 2001 mintage year. How long have I been collecting? I want to say I started in 2001, but I really got into it in like 2005 with Smallface Currency. And with the Smallface Currency, that was after the big face notes started to come out, and I grew up with the small face notes. So I'm like, all right, if they phasing out the small face notes for the big face notes, let me just go on and collect all the small face notes I can, and let me just have that as a nostalgic moment from my childhood. So I see like a 5 or a 10, and I get that. Didn't know anything about currency sleeves, so I just had them all in envelopes. And it took a while for me to actually have all of the small face denomination notes. I got them all. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, I started off with the small face notes, and yeah, around about like 2005, 2006. That's when I got into it heavy with the paper currency. I just wanted the small face Federal Reserve notes. I didn't know anything about silver certificates, gold certificates, United States notes, anything like that. I just wanted the notes that I grew up with. And when I did see a red seal note, I just thought it was weird. Just like, okay, they print them in red too, but okay. Coins and paper currency, my thoughts. 100%. I am definitely a fan of paper currency. That is my primary passion, because that is what I grew up with or grew up wanting. Wasn't the I didn't come from the best financial environment. So yeah, I just wanted money to look at and collect, and as a kid to spend, to buy candy and toys and things like that. But yeah, so 100% fan of paper currency. Certain coins do stand out to me. The Mercury dime, Standing Liberty, Walking Liberty, the Morgan dollar, Kennedy, Eisenhower. Those are the ones that I seen as I was growing up as a kid via TV, and I see them sparsely from time to time. But I really like just being a silver stacker, or wanting every Morgan dollar. Like, that just wasn't my thing. So I didn't grow up with it. I didn't grow up in that with that interest. So I just never really took the coins. But I did take the paper currency. So I will lean more on the side of paper currency over coins. But there are some coins that do stand out that I plan on collecting. What influenced me to start Legal Tender Tuesday channel? My kids did. My kids, I used to make like little short videos on how to make cocktails, and I send it to them, and they'd be like, "No, what, pops, you should make a YouTube channel speaking about cocktails and bourbon and things like that." And I'm not really too much of a bourbon connoisseur. It's certain things that I like, so I make a little video and send it to them. And then just like the overall positive feedback I was getting from them made me want to make a channel. And then I was on like year 19 of my military career. And I'm just like, you know what? For my last year, I'm gonna make a video. Like I'm gonna make videos. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. They make it seem like it's pretty easy. So I guess I do it. So as I did it, I was thinking that I'm gonna make a channel about something that like I like, something that I love, that I'm passionate about. And it turns out to be paper currency. Legal tender came into play, and like, no, I'm gonna make a video every Tuesday. And no, that's boom, perfect name, Legal Tender Tuesday. So initially I was just gonna do it for a year, from year 19 to year 20, then retire, and that's it. But making the videos, I really love researching and talking about paper currency, and just the overall feedback from the channel is just awesome, man. It'd be great positive feedback. So y'all really keep me engaged and wanting to make more videos speaking about paper currency. But I would do that as long as I can. I won't ever do anything repetitive, like saying the same thing over and over and over again. Like then it's just getting diluted and boring. So, but as of now, I love speaking about paper currency. As always, every Tuesday is Legal Tender Tuesday, and I will continue to make videos. All right, another question. What are some Newsmatic channels that I watch? All right, so I started off with Stu Pluback. I'm gonna give him his roses right now. He is the OG in regards to Newsmatics and YouTube content and videos. Like he has such a wide variety of videos speaking on anything and everything Newsmatics. So I learned a lot of information from him, and he sparked me to do my own research. So I'll look up something and look at a video from his to see if the information it matches up, then see if I could go a little bit more in depth to learn a little bit more, to share a little bit more about paper currency. But yeah, Stu Pluback, he's definitely the OG. Other videos I look at is Treasure Town. Treasure Town. It's a young man. He may be a little, well, I know he's a lot older now, but I've seen like a lot of his videos. I might have seen like all his videos. His videos are very educational and informative. A simple format. He just go on there, speak the facts, and that's that for that one. So learned a lot from watching his channel. There's another guy I used to watch, but I don't see too much of his content anymore, and his name is Money Talks. He had impeccable notes. Like his notes was, I don't know too much about grading, but all his notes look like they are about graded at 64, 65, and they be like high end notes, like $100 gold certificates, $100 legal tender notes, like expensive notes. So he got a very beautiful collection. Silver Surfer, I watch him. Silver Stacker, Ben the Coin Geek. This individual makes the best videos I've ever seen. Polar Currency. Polar Currency, his production and what he do with making his videos are just phenomenal. Like he tells a detailed story. It's almost like being in school. And I love his content. So if you're new to Newsmatics, look up Polar Currency. You will learn a lot and be well informed. Collecting on a cheap. I watch his videos. He's very consistent. So there go your plug, buddy. I speak to him via comments every week. So, all right, what will I be collecting next? Because of Polar Currency, he got me on to AMC's Allied Military Currency. So I just found out about that. So I'll be looking more into AMCs, NPCs, military payment certificates. I got a couple by default when I was deployed, and I'll be making a video about those pretty soon. So I will be collecting some NPCs. Certain coins stand out to me that I want to add and purchase and put that in my collection. There are a few more notes that I need to complete. A couple of sets. I need one more note for my monochrome series, two more notes for my 1934 light green seal series. As I continue to travel the world, I'll be getting foreign notes as well. And there are certain numismatic pieces that I still have my eye on collecting. So I'll be getting those. Graded notes thoughts. I was never a fan of graded notes, but I think I'm gonna change my point of view on that right there, just so that I can learn even more about Newsmatics. I don't know anything about the grading system, so I want to learn about graded notes. So best way to learn about it is to do the research and to purchase a few. The reason I was against graded notes is because I feel that if you buy already graded notes, you're looking to resell them for a higher premium, and ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I just I'm a collector of paper currency and numismatics. I'm a buy now and sell later. That'll be up for my kids and my grandkids. But yeah, I think I'm gonna purchase some graded notes just so that I can learn a little bit more about the overall grading process, and then just to broaden my overall view and enhance my view of numismatics. And that's one of the pieces that's part of numismatics, graded notes. And last question: things that do not have my interest. I am not really a fan of fancy serial numbers. No shot at Dustin Witty, but fancy serial numbers that really don't get my attention. I would like to have a true binary, but yeah, binaries, trinaries, tombstones, birthday notes, fancy serials, they ain't really my cup of tea. So that might be the only thing in Newsmatics that's a thing that I will stay away from. But yeah, that is legal tender. If you have any questions or comments, put it down in the comment section. You already know I'll respond back as soon as possible. But I just wanted to let you know a little bit about me and what got me into the overall hobby of Newsmatic. So I want to know what got you into the hobby of Newsmatic. So put that down in the comments. What is your most desired piece to purchase? And what is your most coveted piece that you have in your collection as to date? All right. That's all we got for this one. Until next time, keep it legal, keep it tender. Talk to you soon.